join with us today on this awesome record-breaking day at Dusseldorf.
Yeah,
Dusseldorf. So join with us in our red shirt, our very own
Leonard König. Spicy.
Spicy. And he actually played our Dutch National Championship last year and ended up winning that.
Yeah, that was quite a tournament. Played my favorite deck, the Tricksters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they took me to victory actually, so that's fine.
Oh, well, congratulations to you, sir, Dutch National Champion.
Can't get enough of that, so it's fine.
Good, that's good. But you told me a weird story about you actually being in the red shirt today because you wanted to play it, right?
Yeah, I invested a lot of time into playing and play testing. And I figured that I would not want to pre-register because I wanted some extra time playtesting. So yeah, after we arrived today at 9:30, which is basically still 1 hour before the registration without a cap should close, we were told that the registration was over and the YCS was full already. So we eventually decided that we could help as judges because there was a demand for it. And after 10 minutes of working as a judge, and I was doing like crowd control-ish stuff, telling people where to stand and stuff like that, they announced YCS number 2, which I wasn't available for anymore because I was a judge now. I think I could have switched to being a player back, but as soon as I commit to something, I'm usually the one that doesn't back off.
And that's good of you. See, dedication, hard work, pays off, puts you in a red shirt, doesn't let you play the event.
Yeah,
but
I should do that at university more often, actually.
But that's good. But what has been your day been so far outside of the whole crowd control thing? How has the player base been for you so far?
I mean, I haven't really experienced too much of the main event with the 2,300 plus players. I'm kind of sad because most of my friends are playing that event because they were smart enough to pre-register, so I'm not having my usual Yu-Gi-Oh experience with all of my guys. But the people in this area are really, really friendly. Like, I judged like a few regionals before and even the German Nationals 2017, and people appear to be quite salty most of the time. They were really aggressive sometimes if you rule against them. And today people are really friendly, like the judges are really good. It's easy to work with them, and yeah, it's quite a happy experience actually. It's good. It's fine.
Okay, so let's get into a few ground rules of anything your event. Why did you? Because what were you planning to play actually?
Salomon Grey.
But what made you make that decision to actually want to play it?
So my decision making was I'm basically going to play one of 3 decks, which will be Tricksters, Pure Thunder, or Salomon Grey. Well, actually, I didn't consider Salomon Grey at first, but that's a different story. So I played Pure Thunder with a lot of hand traps. I figured that would be great against like all these combo Thunder decks. Would be good against Trickster, which is kind of popular actually. Trickster was a bit too dangerous for me. It's like sometimes the deck loses against itself. Yep. And it basically does the same thing that Salomon Grey does, just way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse. But yeah, so I started playing against Salomon Grey with Pure Thunder, playtesting versus Jonas K. Oschel. And yeah, he beat me. Kian, friend of mine, shoutouts, did so too. So yeah, they absolutely slapped me, and I was like, yeah, is that matchup really that terrible? And then I started picking up the deck. And it's not that 500 euro kind of deck that few people are playing, so you can get through the first 3, 5, 6, 7 rounds without playing against it. Now it's like a structure deck that everyone and their mother has, and it's not particularly hard to play. So yeah, the combos are pretty easy, so people can put out the board quite often.
And I think the card text on it is actually pretty simple enough to follow. So just by reading card text itself, it's easy for you to follow what the deck does.
The cards are actually insane. I'm really confused as to why, like, everything special summons itself back from the graveyard and stuff like that. And so your full combo is just basically one negation. This is really confusing for me because if there are decks that have worse cards, but their boards are just insane, and this deck does nothing basically. Like it can build up great resources and have like one combo negate and like hard draw negate. So I see why the deck is great. I mean, I eventually decided to play it as well, but yeah. It is quite a different deck actually.
So on the topic of being like a deck that you considered on playing, and the decks that you probably would have opted to play as well, outside of Thunder Dragon with hand traps or Trickstars, you know, with that being a pretty fragile deck in the format at the moment, do you think, what deck would you think that would be the one to take it all for you?
Salamangreat.
Salamangreat. Would it be because of representation or any other reason?
First of all that, and second of all, like you can run hand traps easily, and like the other decks are so fragile. Like even Combo Thunder, which was like hilariously strong in Chicago, the deck beats Sky Striker kind of easily. Like all of the decks are so fragile versus hand traps, and like most of the time in Salamangreat you don't care about any hand trap. If you have a good opening, you don't care about hand traps. You still have your like negate and your hard draw negates, and you still have your resources. You can get your Gazelle back, and your OTKs are so easy. Oh my god, this Fusion of Fire. It's insane.
You can push offense and defense relatively easily.
If your opponent has like one attack position monster, you have a 10,000 damage combo with like 2 cards. It's
pretty good. It is pretty good. Yeah. But what would be your, okay, to say the least then, since Salamangreat seems to be in your forefront of your mind to be one of the best represented decks, one of the ones to probably take it, in your opinion, what would be your top 3? Or maybe not even top 3, like just give a generous top 8. Maybe just a generous.
Of decks?
Yeah, no, like maybe one could probably top 8.
Alright. Okay, so
top 8. Like maybe you probably see in the top 8. Like something you consider like, oh, maybe Sky Strikers might make it, or
I think there's always one Sky Striker that sneaks its way up. Especially because it has a decent matchup versus Salamangreat. If they don't necessarily open Phantasme, because the card is insane against Sky Striker, it helps you in the matchup so much. There will be Combo Thunders, because if they go off, they kill you. It's like they can sometimes even take 4 cards out of your hand now, because some people started to pick up new Special Connector. Yeah, so Thunder will be there, Sky Striker will be there. I have seen many Subterrors. I like the deck a lot, but I don't think it packs the necessary punch. So I think it will consist of Salamangreat, Thunder, maybe a Sky Striker, and then a bit of Rogue. But I'm pretty sure that Thunder and Salamangreat are the
okay, so that's your basically your top 5. So it's sort of like the good 3, the triangle, maybe you know Salamangreat, Sky Strikers, or
yeah, we have a triangle-ish again.
Yeah, so sort of it's the molding, in your opinion, sort of molding into that format, but it is like a whole bunch of outside decks that could probably come in and poke in that bubble a little bit. So. Would you have any advice to any up-and-coming judges who'd actually be interesting to get into the program?
Oh, judges, yeah. Do your research for the format. I'm not talking about specific judges right here, but I have experienced that many judges have been clueless at tournaments about the format or about the decks in the past. So yeah, do your research. I mean, I'm not like the example judge. This is my second major event that I'm judging, and it's quite a lot of fun if you know your stuff. If you know your stuff, you're really good to go, and it's a great job. But don't come in unprepared. That's not bad. And it's terrible for you if you're unprepared. You're nervous all the time. You make bad decisions, and it's worse for the players actually, because you affect their tournament in a bad way, which they spend hours and hours and hours and hours of preparing, which you didn't.
So that's all to you up-and-coming judges who are looking probably to get into the event and who are trying to get into the swing of things. And this has been our interview for today. I'm probably going to be doing a second one of a second judge, and that's going to be left up in the air as to who it's going to be. So I'd like to thank
Leonard?
Yes. I thank Leonard for being with us today.
Yes.
And
thank you too.
Being humble enough to take out the time out of his busy schedule, because technically he's supposed to be judging a table at the moment.
No, this is my break now.
Oh, this is a break now. So even worse, we're interrupting his break. He's doing this for you guys.
Yeah.
So I'd like to wish him an awesome day. I'd like to wish you guys, the viewers, an awesome day as well.
Yeah, me too. So thanks for featuring.
Have a nice one.